Hi guys, this is a bit of a different one for me, but have you seen what's been going on with Nikocado Avacado? I'm sure you've heard of him, but if you don't know who he is, I never did a video about him the other day. It was like 7 hours long. It's a proper deep dive video. So check it out if you want to know the full story. Poor Inaba. He must have spent weeks doing this video, and he couldn't have released it at a worse time. Let's get into it. So this is Nikocado Avacado. He's got millions and millions of subscribers, and he's made millions and millions of dollars over years and years on YouTube. Basically, he's a mukbanger who's famous for being massively overweight, eating disgusting amounts of food, and doing videos like this, where he's eating like an absolute pig, then congratulating himself by clapping like a demented sea lion.
Oh, this was so delicious.
He also did videos like this. As you can imagine, the majority of his views came from people who watched him to make fun of him. He's actually quite well known as being one of the most hated YouTubers. Recently he did a video. I can't find it on any of his channels. I'm thinking he must have deleted it. I got this off a video that Sunny V2 did recently, where he's saying how much he regrets the last 8 years of his life, where he's basically been eating himself into an early grave.
I wish I could go back in time. I wish I would never have done YouTube. I wish I would have never decided that this would be a fun way to make a living, that this would be a fun way to have a life, this would be a fun way to provide for my family. My job is to face people who hate me, who don't care for me, that aren't even interested in me. They're here for someone fat.
Then I found this video on one of his other channels, where he's still obviously massively overweight, but he's weighing himself with his friend, but it sounds like he's actually wanting to lose weight. This video was like 2 weeks ago, but then he released another video last night. It started off really bizarrely, which is normal for him because he's known for being a bit of a freak show, isn't he? So the video starts with this guy with a panda head on.
This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping.
Alright, panda head, stop going on. So the gist of it is, behind this terrifying mask is Nikocado Avacado. What the actual fuck? The guy lost £300 overnight. Can anybody say Ozempic? So basically what he's saying here is that he started his channel 8 years ago as a social experiment to make himself fat and to make himself look like an idiot and to make people hate him, and that it was all a big joke and a big act, and that everyone who's ever watched him is in fact a moron.
And if you are a mother, that means you make milk. And if you make milk, you are a cow. Moo! Oh. Jesus Christ. Are you a cow, Matilda? Are you a shrimp, Miranda Thrip? Are you a cow, Bessie Harris? You are a cow, you lady Heidi. Milk, milk, moo!
Yeah, okay. Everyone else is a moron. This guy potentially, purposely, cut his lifespan in half as a joke. And he's making out that everyone else is the stupid one. Joke's on us, I guess. Anyway, he went on for a bit with this strange supervillain act, which we'll let him off for because hats off to the guy, he's done fucking amazing. What a transformation. Well done, kid.
Up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet.
So bizarrely after that, he transformed into a really likeable fella, just eating his food happily like a normal mukbang. And he seems relatively normal. He also reintroduced this bird. I think he said he's called Mr. Noodles. Apparently, he started out with Mr. Noodles on his channel, and somewhere along the way, he made out that he'd died or he'd give him away or something. But it looks like he's been there all along. He's just been protecting him from, the dangers of social media, so props for that. We don't like exploitation on this channel. He seems like a completely different person.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you liked your food as well, and that you ate with me, because that's what mukbang's for. You're supposed to eat with me. And please, again, consider subscribing to this channel. I don't know if people even like me anymore. I don't know if people want to hear from me or like my content at all. I actually just don't even know. So please consider subscribing, and at the end of the day, if just 1 or 2 people show up to watch me eat, I'm happy.
Or honestly, I'm actually made up for him. I don't for 1 minute believe that the whole thing, the whole 8 years, has been a social experiment. But I do think that he planned this video a long time in advance. He must have made a lot of videos when he was bigger, so that he could keep uploading and people would think he was still big. and then he could surprise everybody with this like new version of him. And it even looks like he's been waiting for the right opportunity to drop it, like the best time. It's actually a genius move because like 2 really big YouTubers have both done videos on him, like really recently, showing him in like not such a good light. And then he drops this video like, ta-da, joke's on you. He also released a part 2 on his second channel where he just did like a normal mukbang and he ended it like this.
Mukbang, and I hope you enjoyed your food if you ate with me, which you should have, because that's what mukbang is supposed to be. That's what it was originally for, and that's what I'm trying to bring back to the internet. And I love being a mukbanger, I love food, I like eating food, and I like being here, so let me know what you think.
So what do you think? Is this a new leaf for Nikocado Avacado? Or is it just another publicity stunt and he's going to go back to being like a crazy overweight weirdo? Hopefully not. I genuinely think he wants to change his life and he wants to change the future of his channel. So well done, Nikocado Avacado. You should be proud of yourself. It's an amazing transformation. I hope you can keep it up.